So yesterday I started the plot really. I finished the tutorial, started the main plot line. I'm playing as a Malkavian. I did one quest, ran around a little bit, and then started investigating the pier where there have been bodies found, and there is a house full of gangbangers. Also, OBS is now flashing warnings at me, so bear with me. Cool. House of gangbangers with explosives that the Prince of Santa Monica wants. So anyway, yeah. Turned all the way around, trying to frantically fix things.
Up there, through that chain link gate and up those stairs.
So newcomers, I'm playing some Malkavian. Malkavians are insane, so their dialogue options are a bit cooler than you'd expect. The demons who broke the fleet-footed god. This is a reference to a character called Mercurio.
Those men you are looking for.
You see the twisted strings of my tomorrows. Speak more.
Never mind. You wouldn't understand.
May the moon light your twisted path, Shadowseer. Farewell. So Malkavians have like a sixth sense. I think I'm supposed to go up there. Wooden stake. And have weird insights into people. So they can tell more about someone than ordinary vampires, I believe. It's been a long time since I've played any vampire. But as a result, they are insane. If you look at the bottom right, my discipline currently is mass hallucination. I've also got hysteria in the dementation discipline. And at higher levels, you get even cooler things. Sweet pitfall. Call of Duty. This is an Activision published game, so all of these references were relevant at the time. I don't think the police should see me, so but I did nothing. Need some painkillers. Go to the junkie pricks who live in a dump on the beach. Murder scene on the pier, but couldn't find anything about the killer, except the killing's brutal, vicious, and beast-like. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's the murder scene. Can't talk to anyone. They're not really reacting to my presence. Quick save again, I'm going to talk to this cop.
You're gonna have to move along now.
Okay. So I'm just going to resize OBS. Now it's stopped spitting warnings at me, so that I can keep track of if my channel goes offline or not. Yeah, cool thing. You can go third person if you really want to. Combat's done in third person, apart from firearm combat. Unfortunately, here's my severed arm. Is waving, say hi. The only way I know to go back to first is to draw a weapon and holster it. So there's that.
Do you know who the head vampire is?
He walks among us playing his ancient game.
You mean he's around here? Where? And what game is he playing? I really need to find him.
Why do you seek the Dark Father?
If the head vampire dies, we all become human again, right?
Oh, so the blue option is persuasion. I think there's seduction in pink, intimidating green, and because I'm a Malkavian, I can occasionally send people insane, and that's red. You need only the silver stake, the holy stake.
Okay, but first I had another question. How about blood transfusions? If I get a full blood transfusion, I can become human again, right?
You can transfuse the blood of a one-horned horse.
Unicorn blood?
We are talking myths.
I'll buy it. I'm gonna go get some money. Come back in a little while.
There and back again. So if I get some unicorn blood, I can make money?
You had me. No, you are going to China.
Yes, the future may take me where you see.
Why is he smiling? The father. Is it the father behind him?
I see the Dark Father and the one who stands in front of him.
You chased it for the one at the top of the city. On the sea. Oh, on the ground. You found it in the crypt. It's open. Oh, it's open. Oh God. Oh God. Run.
Yes, the tomb will light up the night sky.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I see nothing. Disregard what I say.
Look again. Perhaps I can share your dark vision.
I don't know what I'm saying. Forget what I say.
A blood carnival begins tonight. Do you see?
Murder. Yes. The killer is dead. He moves soon and travels to the heart of the Angelis and to the home of the stars. And then returns fulfilled and empty once again.
The vision is blurry, even for one as blurred as myself.
I don't know what I'm saying. Forget what I say.
Tell me how fate has laid the road before me.
Mayhem, bro.
Unfortunately, I can't do anything about voice levels. There's one volume slider. So if it's too quiet, please let me know and I can alter it. But the radio is pretty loud, so who knows? So I'm going to China. Chinatown is a location. Home of the Stars, I assume, is Hollywood, and the center of Angeles, downtown LA. Also, I named my character Galen. I also, for people just tuning in, I didn't pick Malkavian as my clan. I did a random. You can choose your clan, or you can do a personality test, and I got Malkavian, which was
tragedy.
Evening.
Have you seen a pack of bat-wielding beach demons?
I don't know. Talk to E. Guy without a shirt.
Between D and F, I travel.
Hi. Evening.
Blood runs red on the fairway. Why?
Murder. No. I wasn't here when it happened.
I am not here anymore.
Hi. Yeah. Evening.
And the third one. Why are words shaped so strangely?
It's nothing.
You are talking to someone who isn't here. Oh, you seem to shrink from my shadow.
No. I have a speech problem. Sorry.
You stutter like a stricken sow. Right, I do stutter on occasion, so I know this guy's pain.
Yeah.
And it is incredibly annoying when you
No.
stutter uncontrollably.
No.
Listen, it's like I've told you types about 1,000 times now. We know we can't hunt round here, all right? We're minding our own business. No reason to hassle the weaklings.
Have you seen bat-wielding beach demons?
You got a mighty strange way of saying things, mate. But if you be looking for those nasty-looking blokes always stomping through here, you should try up there through the chain-link gate.
Tell me the tale of this thin little group.
You mean you ain't here to run us off?
No, but a pity to be trapped within invisible walls.
We're getting pretty sick of it. Someone's sighting domain, or in the worst cases, hunting us for sport.
Who is the hunter and why?
Dunno. We all seem to have come down with the same disease. Oh, hell, who am I kidding? We're a bad horror show, alright? We seem to be the runts, the mistakes. You types call us thin bloods. I say we're all equally screwed.
A lot of the NPCs in this have fallen oblivion face. There aren't many facial models. Whose clan blood is it that runs thin in your veins?
Clan? See, I've heard all that before. And I still don't know what the hell anyone's talking about. I'd like to know just what I've become. We'd all like to know just what the hell kind of devil's contract we've apparently signed.
How did your blood go from thick to thin?
I'd just come to town for the surf tourney. Seems like years ago, but it's, well, been about 6 months now. Every night during the finals, I used to hit the local diner after the beach parties fizzled out in the AM. That's where I met her.
The flower girl.
She had a natural beauty. Not like all the plastic dolls littering the sand. Her name was Lily. I remember introducing myself, the way she seemed grateful for the company. Well, a few nights after our meeting, we were on the beach alone,
And there we go. Like, as a Malkavian, my character knew there was a flower somehow, and lo and behold, her name was Lily. Tell me your tale, little sickling.
she tried to tell me what she was, but I didn't understand. And so she showed me. I was furious with her when I took it all in. I cursed her and left, never really knowing what I was. Well, I realise now how she must have felt. So here I am now, a mystery to myself.
Is your flower dead?
Clinically, yes. But honestly, I don't know. I suppose I'd have moved on by now if I didn't think she'd show up one of these nights. There's a lot I've got left to say to her.
Perhaps I can delve the mysteries of your thin... I think the bottom answer is usually kind of the one ending the conversation tree. Does the thin blood flow for you all?
Aye. Most of them just recently arrived in LA. Got chased off by the Sabbath or some such thing from their home cities. They're more in the dark than I am. They're a good bunch, but well, they've been through a lot. It's affected them.
We're all children of the night, bloodthirsty and damned.
That's what Lily tried to tell me. But what I don't understand are the rules, and the terms, and the reasons some of them are at our throats claiming we're harbingers of the apocalypse. That's what I want to know.
Perhaps I can delve the mysteries of your thin blood.
Well, I hope you have better luck than I did. No one's been particularly friendly to me in this city. Only reason we're in Santa Monica is because we haven't been chased out yet.
I'm going to assume KV-Fi. I know a bit about Masquerade. I'm more familiar with Requiem. So it's not completely blind, but it's not from an extremely well-informed stance either. I also know about Gehenna and the end times and things like that, ending Old World of Darkness. Secrets hidden from you may show themselves to me.
Oh, we'd appreciate it. Oh, before I forget, name's E. The black-haired beauty over there's Rosa. Sees the future, so she says. That nervous bloke is Copper, and the one who can't speak so well's Julius. Kids' gloves with them. They've had it rough.
Where might I find thin little secrets?
Seems no one will talk about it. This all started that night in the diner. Maybe you could start there.
My shadow darkens other domains. Farewell. A quick save. Oh, source engine stairs. So let's attempt this as stealthily as possible, as I don't have a firearm. Not that the 38 is particularly stealthy, of course. Damn it, just trying to do the crouch jump in the source engine. Not working.
Help ya?
Oh, okay. Step aside, gatekeeper.
Okay, you can go on in. And if you really want to make my night, go ahead and start some shit in there, because I would love it.
Shit will not be started.
Mercurio. Guy with a name like that deserves to be beat.
I can't even kill him. Oh, wait. Nope. Can't kill him. So that's what I was on about I can make people insane sometimes. Oh, I suppose that's a way in? Yes. Never mind. Let's do a loop around the outside.
Seen a guy get word like that and not fall apart. Honestly, I don't like it. I don't care if someone was coming. I think we should have wasted that good fellow-looking mother when we had the chance.
Fine, we got his money.
I got a bad feeling. We should have heard ambulances. Someone must have found him.
Hey, see me tonight? I was all like, "Wata!" Did that karate kick on him like Miyagi Sensei and shit.
Yeah? What are you gonna do if that Mercurio dude or somebody comes back for his money? Should kill him.
Chill, man.
Okay.
I've seen you so damn scared before.
Watch yourself.
What the? Dude, who turned off the power? I was just about to unlock Shen
Fix the
Long.
lights, damn it!
You turn on the power, bitch.
Fix the lights, Get
Al.
the lights or I'll shove that control up your ass, Al.
All right, man. Shit.
Anyone actually going to come out to turn on the lights? Because if they could come out single file, that would be great. I don't think anyone's going to come out to turn on the light. Oh.
Goddamn lights. I look like an electrician or some shit.
And dead. Take his gun. So, free pistol at least. Ah yes, skill tests. See if that helps.
Then, oh yeah, that's nice. Then.
Okay, so the stealth kill prompt wasn't appearing for whatever reason. You know what? Let's just reload that quick save. Maybe it's because it doesn't have a weapon drawn? Do I still have the... I do. Okay. So you can, as you saw, stealth kill people. blood buff just improve your physical stats, so it helps with lockpicking.
Don't touch my shit.
Sick then. Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool, I can just feed. I'll do that. Get all my blood back. And into the vents. Nothing else in. Now I'm in the vent, apparently. Cool. There are 2 people left.
Kill Dennis.
Dennis might be a bit dead, Mike. Let's just go invisible. And then quick save. Yeah, this is a bad choice. Getting stuck on chairs. Stop crouching, you fool. Fine. There we go. So the knife's pretty good. I've got those in my inventory already. I guess I wanted a car stereo. Do kind of wonder if I could have done that without killing anyone for extra experience, but there we go. I might try doing that next time. Oh. Hate going downstairs in games. Especially when they're more like ladders. To the diner. See what we can find out. Second Street. Boxy boxes. Can't speak to him again.
What'll it be?
I see a pale girl in my mind. Have you seen the pale girl too?
Is that a trick question?
Child of the surf and his beauty. Have you seen this couple before?
Let me think. Oh yeah, about 4 dozen a week.
Do the pale girls play here?
Pale girls. Oh, like the Fitzsimmons albino. Yeah, she hasn't been in here in ages.
Thin blood, do you know these words?
Thin blood. Sounds familiar. Is that one of those tropical diseases?
From where did the words thin blood enter your brain?
I know I've heard that before.
The pale, pretty flower girl muttered them, perhaps?
Oh, that girl. Nice girl. First decent human being I've seen in here for years. Not like all the junkies and crazies I normally see. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah, weird. She left a tip, but she didn't order a thing. Yeah, she looked so hungry, too. Just sat there all night with a full glass of water in front of her, talking about this and that. She seemed lonely, a little scared, so I let her stay in the booth until we closed. She left some stuff here. You seem to know her. Why don't you give it back to her if you run into her?
Yeah, Celtic. The font is Clandit based. Sorry. I guess it's working then to convey the nature of the clan. But the flower girl is so close. She cannot come, so I will deliver them. Retrieve Lily's belongings. 5 experiences. Woo! Ooh. Sorry. Visions of death. The victim dies instantly. Which is, you know, cool. So. I could do that. I could do that. I have no idea how feasible a pacifist run is. I'm led to believe you get extra experience if you do certain things without killing anyone. Haggle. Let's put it into dexterity. Can I not? Oh, there we go. That was weird.
It's not my problem.
Astrolite. Oh, bail bond. I guess to kill Patrick's. Yep. Yeah, bail bond. 2 kill Patrick's. I'm also curious about where I get painkillers from. Oh. Oh yeah. Right at the back. Oh, wrong button. Right at the back. Hey Mexodus, indeed. It's a sort of blind run. I've played the opening like 8 or so hours before, but I wanted to years ago. But I wanted to finish it.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your
And I only play in 2-hour chunks, so it's going to take a while.
Hey there. Need something specific, like, or just here to shoot the breeze?
My brain has questions that need your brain's answers.
Yeah? What do you want to know?
Have you heard of the Shadow Cloaked Killer?
Yeah, they're saying there was a murder down by the pier just like the one the other day down in Long Beach. Just vicious. Tore 'em up. They're saying it's a serial killer.
Vigo. So.
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing? What shall the Donut Eaters do?
Well, typically when things like this happen, the cops
Oh, it's just this man,
ratchet up the
Celtic.
patrols and start hauling in more suspicious types. Could be good for me.
I think it'll be early noughties.
Sure, pal. What is it?
Yeah, there's no more information. However, I have hacked his computer, so I can research this bond.
Arrivederci, Vigo. Caller 2, you're on the dead of night. Be gentle.
There you go. 2003, this bond was issued, so post 2003.
Is tonight a rerun?
Amount $15,000, type bond collateral, red car, Lightning Bird 77. Go back to Germania, pal, we don't take the oro in these parts.
Hello, Gomez. What's the latest conspiracy?
Okay, well, I know where that car is. Good, I'm glad to hear you're fine. Hope everyone out there in chat is doing well.
Hurry!
Shout out to the Doomsayer.
Always room for heathens in the cold and early pits of the damned!
I am indeed from England. So all my streams are at GMT, unfortunately, for, you know, non-GMT people. Where was that car? There it is. They just spawned in. Whoop. I mean, 30th of April 2003, met a guy today at the asylum. He's so beautiful. Oh my god, his name is Rolf and he's from Germany. European men are just so classy compared to boring California boys. He has to see me tomorrow night. I wonder if he's rich. He looks rich. I'm going to go shopping tomorrow and pick up something that won't make me like a big fat pig. Can't wait to see him. 25th of May. I wish English was a +4 charisma in game. Things getting serious with Rolf. He told me he wanted to give me something very special next week, and if it's what I think it is, it's about damn time. I thought Europeans were supposed to be less uptight about this sort of thing. 6th of June, woke up at 9 PM today. That will be strange in itself, except I don't remember going to sleep last night. In fact, I don't remember anything since last Saturday night when Rolf was over. 10th of June, I woke up late again, haven't eaten anything in 4 days, so I don't know what's wrong with me. 11th of June, Rolf came over last night. He said the reason I haven't eaten anything was because I needed blood. He said it was all I could eat now, and that I wouldn't feel hungry anymore if I drank some. He had a bag of it from the local blood bank. I tried to refuse, but I couldn't. What's happening to me? 26th of July. Rolf said he's going to have to leave soon. He said people are trying to force him out of the country. He didn't say anything about taking me with him. 22nd of August. I had to bail Rolf out of jail today. He was arrested because his visa expired. He looked frightened. I'm afraid he's going to leave. 7th of December. I haven't seen or heard from Rolf since the night I bailed him out. I don't know what to do. I thought he cared about me. Why did he do this to me? 15th of April 2004. Yes, there's totally enough blood in a black pudding Celtic to sustain vampiric life. Actually, if you're a Vontru, or Ventru, you can't feed off of rats in this game because they are beneath you. Every other clan can. I met in the Surfside until 5 this morning. When I told him I had to go, I felt like Cinderella. He seemed like a prince. 16th of April, I met that guy from the Surfside again. He has no idea what I am. 24th of April, I brought E, the guy from the Surfside, back to my apartment last night. He said he's going back to Australia in a few days, now that the tournament's coming to an end. I don't want him to leave. I've never felt this way about someone before, not even Rolf. 25th of April, he kissed me last night and I couldn't stop myself from biting into his neck. But I drank too much and I gave him my blood to save him. When I explained it all to him, he said he never wanted to see me again. What have I done? 8th of May, I haven't been able to feed since that night with E. I'm afraid of what will happen. I remember Rolf brought blood from the blood bank. Maybe if I can sneak in, I can grab a few bags and get out before anyone catches me. So there you go, Celtic. It's at least mid-August 2004. Shout out to the prostitute. This way. I mean, I'm definitely persuaded when I meet Mafia in games. So a lot of my previous video was just me running around everywhere.
Need a fix?
Oh, this guy's creepy. I need to enter this bloody fortress.
Employees only. Them's the rules of the queen bitch herself.
The Dark Daughter has given me her blessing.
She did, huh? Queen bitch told me never to let anyone back there. I remember her repeating it over and over in that cold, pretentious voice of hers.
Let me in, ghoul. Contact Her Majesty, face the truth. Dark Daughter will not be happy with your meddlings. Let me in, ghoul.
Now serving number 75? Number 75.
If it's not over, I'm gone.
Need a fix? Employees only. Them's the...
Which royal dog do you speak of?
Now serving...
Oh. I mean... so I accidentally turned off the subtitles by left-clicking there. Sorry about that.
Need a fix? Employees only. Them's the rule.
Dark
She
Daughter.
did, huh?
Contact Her Majesty. Will not be happy with your
Now
meddling.
serving. Need a fix? Employees only.
Oh, I'm going to have to do something else, aren't I?
Now
just unlock all the doors. Ah. Anyway. So that's just always locked. If I could find a key, that would be grand.
Who are you? What are you doing back here?
There is an answer to that question, but it's not in my brain.
I think you want the clinic upstairs. Are you sure you're supposed to be here?
I am, but you're not. I'm not going to kill him. I'm no longer here.
Just Bunsen burner. What am I doing here?
So what's cool, for people who haven't played the game, is that people do react to your clan, in a way. They do get different voice lines. Hacking. Passcode. 1969. And some passwords for computers are kind of scattered around. For this run through, KV, I didn't actually choose Malkavian. I did the personality test and got Malkavian, but I generally like to play Malkavian in the rare instances that I get to play vampire games. Obviously in Requiem there are Bloodline of the Vantru, because I have mental health problems anyway, and it helps me to explore them. Oh, it's... that's how you do that. It's usually on top 10 lists of role-playing games, Celtic. Okay, I think I'm in the back way, which is cool. Oh, there's the morgue. Yeah, as KV says, it's based on the tabletop game. Oop. Open that in my face. Nothing in there. And that was locked. What covers lockpicking? Dexterity and security. Well, you might not have been living under a rock, Celtic. Like, Masquerade is pretty old at this point. And this is an old game as well. Any reason, Tremere? Subject beaten to death with a baseball bat. Apparently died of indeterminate cause. Subject's body contained only 1 pint of blood. Oh, that'd be Lily then. Severely beaten to death. Something about this will unlock. May want to lock it in the freezer. Choked to death on ham and or cheese. That is not a way you want to go. I see. I took that a bit literally, I will admit. So I assume this one is the Jane Doe. Anyway, so that's that. This, I will assume, takes me to the medical center. Yep, that's the medical center. I've been there. Ah, painkillers. That's for Mercurio then. Quick save. Panacea. As reasons go, KV, that's fine by me. It's no better than my I have mental health, so they help. Tonight, Malcolm, are you free tonight? I thought you could swing by my apartment after your shift. You do still make house calls, don't you, Doctor? I need something that needs to be checked out. Do I really have to ask twice? We don't have to do anything if you don't want, but I really do need some help studying for my anatomy test. Guess I'll see you around 5. I'm really glad you finally decided to come over, and if you should want me to show you my appreciation, you just have to ask. Malcolm, do you think you'll be able to get a day off next week? My mother's coming to town on Thursday. Brought a new mattress and some new curtains for the guest room, and do you think you can pick up some donuts and orange juice on the way home for breakfast? So Malcolm is I believe obviously married, but also on another computer. Hippocrates was like one malpractice thing away from one sexual harassment claim away from a lawsuit situation. Ruptured organs, lacerations, internal bleeding, critical. Severe tinea infection compounded by untreated herpes. Frequent bouts of sexlexia. Chronic moboperitis, uncurable. Yep, so that's just morphine. From there. It was, I believe, this computer actually. Oh, night shift senior physician. One of them was. I could, of course, be misremembering. Oh, this is another doctor has malpractice suits for unnecessary gynecology. So he's just the night shift doctor, but appears to be having an affair with a student. So Kane only knows how I missed this passageway when I was exploring the clinic yesterday. Can't get in there. I've done everything I can in there. To the freezers. Door's locked. Before I go into a freezer and get stuck in there. See if I can open this door now. I think it was a 4. Yeah. Never mind. I can just go all the way around.
Need a fix?
Oh, just go through the wall.
Employees only. Now serving number 7.
He's employee of the month, in case anyone was wondering. So this is the local blood bank. And I don't understand why I need the freezer code, to be fair. 1969. And freezer 3 is the warmest. Can't break the boxes. I apologise if this gives anyone motion sickness, by the way. Well, that box I can move. Weird. Ah, there we go. Secret door. Oh. Oh, that's Lily.
Hunger. I need it. drop of it on my tongue, sliding down my throat. The hot flash in my brain lighting up my body. I can smell it everywhere. Blood. Let me go. It's painful, like I'm going to die. It's calling. Never felt like this before. Let me go. I can smell it. I have to have it. Let me go. Anything. Let me go.
You don't look well at all.
Oh, sweet mother of God!
The heat. It's never been so satisfying. All of it. I drank until I heard his heart stop, and I was sucking on a dry, dead artery. It was euphoric. But I've killed him. I've never killed anyone before. What happened? What came over me?
Tell me your tale, sickling.
What just happened? It's not who I am. I've never done anything like that before. I'm not a monster.
You are not the darkness you wear.
I tried to steal some blood. I heard they sold it. I was hungry, and I can't hunt in town. They caught me, and I was trapped. Thought I'd never escape, but I killed a man. I have to get out of here.
Are you the beautiful sickling flower?
Flower? My name's Lily, if that's what you mean.
You are the flower of he that comes before F and G.
E? You know E? How do you know E?
You and he are connected by strands of thin blood.
I tried to tell E about his condition, but he was so furious at me for what I'd made him into, he wouldn't listen. A thin blood, from what I've been told, is a vampire whose blood is weaker than most.
Continue weaving the tale.
Rolf, my sire, told me some vampires consider thin bloods a bad omen and want them destroyed. Rolf wasn't a thin blood, and apparently I am. I don't know why. Rolf abandoned me. His group wouldn't take me in. They said I was a liability. He left me with so many questions, and I did the same thing to E, but I didn't want to leave E. He forced me out of his life. I should go. I have to get out of here. Maybe out of the city. Soon.
Seek out your thin-blooded lover.
E doesn't hate me anymore?
He misses your dark bloomings.
I'll go see him. Thank you.
The path is treacherous, as is love.
Oh, about tonight, what I did? Please, don't tell E. It's not my fault. I couldn't control it. I've never done anything like this before. I'm no killer.
The secret dies here between us. Farewell.
Why'd you have to go and let that bitch out? There's one less Phil in the world now. Why'd you have to let her go and eat him, huh? Now I'll never get to do in that bastard myself. Well, you know what? No blood for you. No more!
Repeat.
What were we laughing about?
Does one need a reason? Until we meet again. Oh, cool. So that happened. So, in theory,
Need a fix?
Yep, I can still buy blood from him. Cool. Oh, 9 humanity. Looks good. I don't like the failed box down here. I'm happy it's empty right now. 1 experience isn't enough to get me anything. Ugh, 8 for the next one, but it'd be so worth it. Wits. Back up here. Cool, now I can get to the front of the clinic if I have to. Doesn't really matter which way I go at this point. Oh, don't think I have the key code for that yet. So remember, if someone's saying they won't do something for you, force your insanity upon them. Works every time. Save.
Hi.
How was your thin-blooded reunion?
This life's been hard on him, both of us, but he forgives me. We're leaving soon. I have some family with a place out in the middle of nowhere in Oregon. It should be okay for us to stay out there, as long as we're together.
Vampires in Love. You guys make a great airport paperback.
Hope they don't find me.
Brought my Lily back. She told me all about what happened. I don't know why you helped us, but your blood's worth bottling. I'll never let her go again. Thank you.
Indeed. Vampire the Matchmaker indeed. Keep your flower pinned next to your heart.
We're going to be getting out of LA soon. Too dangerous here. Rosa told us something big's about to happen, and I don't want to be here when the jack comes out of the box. Take that for what you will.
He has already exited his box, but has not yet scared his children. I am gone. I have 2 experiences, which is still not enough for anything. So morphine to Mercurio, Astrite for Mercurio. This is downtown. I don't think I can do anything about that yet. And I can't get to downtown yet. So back to the fleet-footed god, who hopefully is no longer bleeding out on his sofa. This way. Oh, before I go in there, I'm going to check something in the apartment.
Hope you've slipped into something comfortable on the way out. If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing,
It's not my apartment.
the Devil of the Night. The only girl who will spend the
This is my
night
apartment.
first thing in the
Laguna
morning.
Coil poster.
Well, looks like the board
Information right now, but have identified the vessel as the Elizabeth Dane. No word as of yet as to the whereabouts of the crew, though the Coast Guard are asking any ships that had contact with the Elizabeth Dane to assist them in their search. We'll have more on this story as it breaks. Several dead at a beach house in Santa Monica tonight. Police suspect the slayings were carried out during a drug deal gone bad. They suspect this may be the work of vampires and... Hey, have you seen any vampires around here? Actor Ash Rivers is lucky to be alive after his car crashed into the gate at Parasite.
The TV just spoke to me.
myself. What brand of yacht do you have?
So that's cool. Anyway, see if I can talk to the sign yet. Nope. Don't be seen feeding off of mortals. Shout out to Mercurio's blood again, still there. I guess he's unconscious now. Have you crossed the Dark River, Mercury? I got the boom boom. I have some numb juice.
Oh, holy Christ, I needed that.
I got the boom boom.
Yeah? Did you waste those sons of bitches?
I sent them to the other side.
Good. Great. Hope it was painful. Did you get my money back?
Your gold? Yes, here is your gold, Mercury.
Oh, you're a lifesaver. I might have to buy some new kidneys with this.
Where do my feet lead me next?
You need to make someplace disappear. A warehouse. Looks to be a Sabbat interest.
Who tells me where is this house of wares?
There's a guy. I never met him, but I heard a lot about him. His name is Tongue. Bertram Tongue. He's one of you types. If there's anyone who knows more than me about this city, it's him. Unfortunately, Tongue's hiding out at the moment.
The worm hides in turbid liquids.
Tongue's laying low because of Therese. Therese Vorman, you know her? Anyway, word is Therese and Tongue are feuding. I don't know the details. My take's that Tongue thinks he's about to get whacked, so he's gone underground till Therese calls it off. If you want to put that warehouse into orbit anytime soon, you're gonna have to get Therese to call off the feud.
Where is the dark daughter of Janus? Interesting.
She and her sister Jeanette, they run the asylum. Some freaky customers frequent that place. I try not to do business there.
So Janus was a two-headed god. I'm sure that's not important in any way. What can you tell me of the dark daughter of Janus?
She's the woman around here. Power player. Nice looking broad for a dead chick, but personality like stone.
Oh, Mercurio knows about vampires. He is a ghoul, and he is about 60 years old. And there's a rib sticking through his side. I need you to paint me a picture of someone.
Who exactly?
Janus's white daughter.
Therese I don't like, but I can respect her. Jeanette's different. I don't know what to make of her. She's a little, you know, in the head. I don't know. Therese is, well, like you. And I would think so's Jeanette. But I hear rumors about her.
I'm choosing to assume he means Malkavian. What whispers?
Alright. Jeanette got a body built for bedrooms. And I got close acquaintances says they conquered that territory. But I asked the main man, and he says you types, you know, can't or don't or do that kind of thing. Anyway, whatever she is, I hear Jeanette's a wild girl. Who exactly?
The worm in his black bath.
I don't know him myself. I'd like to meet the guy. Kind of a local legend. He and Therese seem to be contenders for this city. He's crafty. Smart guy. I haven't heard anything bad about him. Who exactly?
And yourself, the fleet-footed god.
What's to tell? I can get anything anyone wants at any time. could say it's my calling. Till the astrolite. Wasn't anything I couldn't handle. Well, back east some shit went down. Big Apple can't go back. I hate LA, but what are you gonna do? Who exactly?
Yep. Cool. So I guess we're going to the asylum. I doubt Carson's returned, but... Nope. Before going to the asylum, however... where's Gimbals? So, this place over here was a prosthetics clinic. And occasionally someone walks over this way and down the stairs. I say it was. Gimbal is now dead. I killed him yesterday. He was killing people and harvesting their limbs. Oh, whoops. I guess someone saw me. You know what? I could run back all the way to oh dear God, how far back is this? Not too far. Cool. I guess it was... He just turned around at the wrong time? Whoops. Right. Finger off of the left click. It is spacebar to skip.
Yeah? Good. Great. Hope it... Oh, your lifesaver. You need to make...
House of
there's a
Wares.
guy. Tongue's laying low because of Therese. Therese Vorm. If you want to...
Daughter of
She and her
Janus.
sister Jeanette.
Daughter
She's
of
the
Janus.
woman around here. Power... Who exactly?
White Daughter.
Therese. All right.
Whispers.
Jeanette? Who exactly? I don't know him myself. I'd like to... Who exactly? What's to tell? I can get anything. Specifically? Who exactly?
Okay, cool. Oh,
Specifically? Guns?
There we go.
Guy named Trip up the street. He keeps a few pieces under the table, but he doesn't sell to anybody. Doesn't have a license. I'll give him a call. He'll sell to you. It's the least I can do.
I left before my mouth stopped moving. Strictly unnecessary because I spoke to Trip yesterday and persuaded him to sell me weapons, but still worth doing. Right. So, as I say, I can only assume because he turned around and saw me, that is what triggered the police. Let's see if this works. There we go. There are other places to get blood, of course, but that was the closest. As a homeless person sometimes spawns in an alleyway near Kilpatrick's, and you can pay the prostitutes to essentially go to a secluded area and feed off of them. I believe. I missed the doorway. Nope. This way. Ah, of course. Into the club. which, if I recall correctly, has some really, really cool music. Uh, 5, so I could grab discipline. Ooh, that does give me stealth kills, which would be good. Need 8 for another one of those. Of course, wits is tied to defensive reflexes. Do that for the melee combat bonus. Or I could just save another 3 for picking and sneaking. I'll try that. I can always invest them later.
Ooh, what do we have here? Another scrumptious young plaything straight out of life and into my club? You smell new, little boy. Like fabric softener dew on freshly mowed astroturf. I'm not frightening you, am I, duckling?
That sounds like great allow. I see before me a beauty who shares the madness of my mind. Your words are a cracked symphony of profundity and consonance. So, my understanding is that Malkavians automatically recognise other Malkavians through some shared psychic link. Shares the madness of my mind.
What? Oh my, a Malkavian. This ought to be absolutely delicious. 2 minds as crazy as ours, and who knows just what might happen.
Greetings, daughter of Janus.
Oh, but you've got it bad, little boy. Not sure exactly what is real and what isn't? Janus, let's see. Isn't that a two-faced Roman god? Of course, you're right. You just happened to meet the prettier face first.
Indeed, it is the cover girl. Also, I'm assuming, based on that response, that she and Therese are the same person. Just dissociative identity disorder. You are the whiteness, she of alabaster and ivory.
Wait until Therese hears that. I am white to her black. She'll be absolutely furious. Of course, I won't be wearing white to any weddings, but we could talk about that later.
Fear and love are 2 sides of the same coin.
I can tell you and I are going to get along just like fire hoses.
You mean we're both rolled up and twisted?
When we get turned on, there's bound to be flames.
Burn, baby, burn. Give me the pleasure of your label.
I'm the finger down your spine when all the lights are out, and the name on all the men's room walls. When I pout, the whole world tries to make me smile, and everyone always wants to know who is that girl.
Your names give me cold willies. My heart beats like 1,000 primal dreams. Give me the gift of your name.
I am Jeanette. And this bit of chaos crammed in a certifiable giggle is my club. I just love to give you funny feelings all night, sweetheart, but I really must trouble with some business. We'll reunite sweet and soon, I promise.
Until our shattered selves once again collide. And that's Jeanette.
Get something for you, Chief.
I seek the daughters of Janus.
Janus? What the hell are you talking about? Damn, why do I always do the weird ones?
The sisters, spawned of the two-headed god.
Look, the only sisters around here are Teresa and Jeanette. They own the place. They're both upstairs, fighting as usual. Why do you need to see them?
Therese said that she needed another ale monkey.
What? Are you serious? I've worked for that bitch the last 15 years, and now she's replacing me? Well, you can go take the elevator over there and tell her she can kiss my ass. I'm out of here.
I'll cry 80 proof tears for you. Goodbye. A beauteous angel, my dreams have invaded my reality. Did you know there was weather outside? Did you know there was weather outside? Do you like nuts? Because I'm not completely nuts. We'll go with the first one.
Not in this lifetime. Hmm?
You're the finest thing I've ever seen. I've been to Nebraska. What? Hey, look at me. My brain is like a fried egg. You're my drug of choice.
Come here. I want to whisper something in your ear.
Fuck off!
Wow, this is a bit...
I just remembered. I'm gay.
I wonder if there's any...
My boyfriend will be back any minute.
any reason to keep doing this.
Hi.
Oh, well, that's a slightly more positive thing. Can I smell your hair? Hey honey, you made your dates. You ever wanted to make out with a space cadet? Well, here's your chance. I'm incapable of speech now. Some other time, maybe.
You are so not my type. Hmm? I just remembered. I'm gay.
I'm just cycling through the options because I'm curious about them.
Come here. I want to whisper something in your ear.
Fuck off! Hi. My boyfriend will be back any minute.
I think I've done all
You
of them.
are so not my type.
Weird.
Hey, man!
I assume if I had a high enough seduction, I could seduce her. Golden Ghoul, what say you?
Yeah, not much. Just waiting around for my master.
The nasty dude you would not speak of.
Okay. I guess I can tell you about it. Oh, man, his name's Bertram Tongue. He's a Nosferatu.
Ah! I too seek the nasty dude. What do you do for the nasty dude?
Oh, man. Wow. Bertram had me keeping an eye on this guy. This Asian dude who's been poking around Santa Monica. Bertram thought he might be a vampire or something like a vampire. I don't know.
A life eater from across the sea?
Life eater? Damn! I don't even know what that means. Is that vampire from scary ass Asian dude that can probably kick my ass? Oh, man. It's like, that's what I think he is.
So this guy is a ghoul, but is also the ultimate fanboy. Tell me more of this creature.
Oh man, this guy, this thing got wise to me. Now instead of me watching him, he's watching me, you know? I see this guy appear around me all the time, like I'm in the distance watching me warp up next to me. Oh man.
The truth does not match the words that fall from your mouth.
Oh, what are you saying?
Truth to your words be made.
What? How did you know? Look. Oh, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, why should I tell you anything, huh? I mean, you're not being straight with me.
But we are.
Okay. Damn it. Damn. Man, all right, look. I messed up, okay? I'm just doing what I was told, though.
Onward, do speak.
Bertram knew you were coming. Knew you'd come by here. He planted me and told me what to say about the Asian man, but it's true. I swear. And everything else is true, too. This Asian guy needs to be taken out. Do it. Bertram needs you to.
To me, direct, the Shadow Lurker could have asked.
He can't stick his neck out like that. doesn't feel directly his way, I guess. So
Then the deed will be done by my hand.
hell yeah! Right on! Okay, like I said, he's some kind of Asian vampire thing, you know? The only clue I got is this driver's license that he dropped once while I was tailing him. I've been so freaked out that I haven't even had a chance to check it out.
Does not this license tell the tale of his location?
No, the picture on the license isn't him. I don't know why he had it, but, well, it might help you find out where he is and what he's doing. Here, take it.
I will rain blood down on this Eastern nightmare.
Right on! Just come back and let me know the job's done so I can stop freaking out. Oh, man. Maybe I'll see Bertram by then.
I still have questions bursting my brain.
Oh, man, yeah, sure. What do you want to know?
Where is the nasty dude?
Oh, man, I wish I knew where he was. I was getting antsy waiting around for him. I need to tell him some stuff, you know? I don't know where he is or stays or anything. Oh, man, whenever he needs me, just, you know, appears.
The nasty dude just appears?
It's crazy. He just appears out of, like, thin air. First time, he, bam, like to give me a goddamn heart attack. Oh, man, especially how he looks.
Why did the nasty one select you when he first appeared?
Bertram says he needed someone to do something. Oh man, he'd been watching me work with the bounty hunter for a while. Man, oh man, it's so cool. It's like a job promotion, only I get to like live forever and stuff.
I have already left.
Yo, dude, you do that thing yet? Damn, dude, damn. Oh,
Questions?
oh man.
Are you enjoying your golden gouldom?
It's awesome! Man, after that first date to vampire blood, it's like the best drug. Oh, man, I'm telling you, it's like... Well, it didn't mess me up. It just made me feel like I was better at everything. I felt like a god just sucking on that nasty dude's wrist. Oh, man, yeah!
Okay, so Nosferatu are... Well, they're named for Nossi. Feratu, so they're like hidden screeches.
I'm with somebody.
I thought there would... Yes, there is a way to dance in this game. It is excellent. Commander Shepard has nothing on this fellow. Anyway. Actually, that's like Commander Shepard is still the worst dancer. That's up to Therese and Jeanette.
Sheesh, is this place always so dead?
Death is only a sweet beginning, my lovely.
Ooh, that was an interesting thing to say. What are you, some kind of barroom philosopher? You just trying to pick me up?
Philosophy, philanderings. Is there a difference, my sweet?
Right. Goodbye. Hey, you.
Your eyes are like lime-flavored lozenges.
Right. Goodbye. Hey, you.
Interesting.
Anyone smoke anymore?
Just curious if there is any other way that conversation goes. And yes, Quicksave is my friend, and I'm one of those gamers who will reload if they are unsure.
Sheesh, is this place always so dead? Ooh, that...
I'm just trying to divine your direction. Why are you here?
I thought coming to LA was going to be more exciting than Arizona. I didn't come all this way just for watered-down booze.
You're the moon to my mincemeat. Interesting. I assume that we're on the first floor. I think that's how the Americans measure floors, or count floors. No reflection, guys. And girls.
City? Last time I looked, it was called Santa Monica, not stuck-up bitch.
Oh, God. I can't even look at you sometimes. Jezebel. Oh, Cherie, you really do paint a flattering portrait of me with your turn-of-the-century vibe. I always assumed you could do nothing but look down on me. Just the sight of you. The sight of that wicked, painted pout, concealing that dirty, diseased mind. Sin! You have no sin. Let's see who is without sin cast the fierce tone. Go ahead and mock me. You pull your pranks, make fun of my ways. It suits you. You're just one big joke. Don't you call me that. Should I start calling a duck a pig as well? I'm your sister. How can you treat me like this? That's it, Jeanette. Run away from the truth. I'll take care of everything, as always.
I like how it's just muffled voices, not muffled voice. Cool. I assume this is Jeanette's side of the room. I'm sure Therese won't mind. Hey, what are you doing Friday night? I was thinking about stopping by the club. Maybe we can do some dancing. You dirty little slut, how dare you meddle in the affairs of my city, and with that disgusting Nosferatu no less. Call me. Nice. Mikey Yahooligan? Ah. Bertram Tongue then. Oh, yeah, when you become a vampire, no one's secrets are safe. If you weren't aware of that already. Okay.
Please, come in. I do apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly scandalous, but in the club business, I suppose that kind of personality's a necessary evil.
Are you Therese, the dark daughter of Janus?
Therese Borman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on. What brings you to Santa Monica?
Does not the White Mistress own this asylum?
Jeanette is the freak show I keep around to lure in curiosity seekers. She's very good with the clientele, but her business skills are approximate to those of a 4-year-old with a $1 bill and a 5 and dime.
Cool if your conflict with the worm, Dark One.
Tongue's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Bloody Nosferatu. They're so unclean.
What has brought your darkness upon him?
He meddles in my affairs. He's a bad influence on my sister, and she on him. If you were in my place, would you let him compromise your authority? You most certainly would not. I'd quite like it if I never had to hear that name again.
Please tell the worm that all is forgiven.
Why would I do that? Let him think I mean to kill him. That way I don't have to worry about him sabotaging everything. Do you realize how his subterfuge makes me look to the Camarilla?
I am no politicking bloodsucker. I need to see the worm.
Tongue and his co-conspirators' actions ruined my chance at partnership in a crucial piece of property. I do have several other promising ventures, and one in particular has been, to say the least, an ordeal. I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been swept under the rug, but in return, you'll have to help me remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a property I'm looking to invest in.
Oh, it's the ocean view. It's about where I got up to last time I played. Well, yeah, the first time I played this game. Spirit? A reflection of the living.
I forgot. You're still new to this. Allow me to break you in. Yes, ghosts exist. Werewolves, mummies, and I'd expect a whole lot of other things I've never seen share the night with us.
I will cross into the world of spirits. What needs to be done?
Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost may be used to draw it out or excise it from its haunt. While I don't put a lot of stock in hearsay, it's my last option. So I want you to go to the Ocean House Hotel, find an item of the spirits, and bring it back.
And if this trinket will not be found?
If you have to tear the building apart, do so. 3 construction crews have already refused to go back to work because they've been spooked, so to speak.
Oh, puns. How to battle the ethereal?
You don't. They're perfectly harmless.
If you will give word to the worm that he is not wanted, I will go.
Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable than dealing with some of the egomaniacs that are my peers. So long as our business doesn't go sour, my word is gold.
Your words are like the reddest nectar, dark daughter. Farewell.
Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the Ocean House this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers. You'll need that key to open the gate for that tunnel.
I will do what needs to be done, Dark One.
If you'll excuse me, I've got situations to set straight.
A few more answers from your grey matter? Why so much hate between you and the worm?
He meddles in my affairs.
Oh, yeah.
He's a bad influence.
Tell me of your sister.
Jeanette is...
Yep, same things. I think this
Rumor
is just the
is that
recap.
a personal item of a ghost may be used to draw it out.
Yeah. My mind is gone. My body follows. Which is a great way of saying I'm out of here and I might start using it myself. Wait for the doors to close. Happily, this club is Elysium, so no violence can be done. So I'm probably just going to go to the Ocean House Hotel and then wrap up. I can't remember what the nearest sewer cover is. I think there's one over here. If I recall correctly, Bertram's in there. Kind of lives in there. Because that was where I got to when I was at university. Into the sewers. Vampires do love the seaside. It's all that healthy salt air. If you're curious, this is the run speed, by the way. Shift is a walk toggle. Access point C. Can't open that. That is a useless map. Access point D. There we go. Oh, I went completely the wrong way. Whoops. Check I'm on the right path. Yep. I will eat this rat for blood. So that's what you can't do if you are playing as a Ventru, because they are the aristocracy and it is beneath them. frame dip. So this is the Ocean House Hotel. I am going to both quick save and manually save the game. Save. And obviously in case of file corruption, save. The Ocean House Hotel frequently makes the kind of top 10 scariest haunted houses in gaming lists. It's really cool inside, and I'll definitely be enjoying it. It is, I believe, one huge homage to The Shining and the Overlook Motel. But as I say, this is where I'm going to end today. Tomorrow I'll be playing more Apocalypsis, Harriet, End of the World, and that horrifying spider beast, and the DLC for that. And then I'll be playing this again next Thursday probably. So if you want to be notified when I go live to do that, please do click the follow button. This video will be going up on YouTube probably tomorrow. Indeed, Celtic, the spider, if you're around for it, please do join me. Probably tomorrow because I'm going out shortly. And then on Monday my plan is to stream a D&D workshop as usual. So I hope you've had fun. Thank you for coming and stopping by. Slave, I'm playing it again just so I can finish it. I only got just past this in my first playthrough because university deadlines and stuff built up. But I'm having a blast playing it again. So follow me on Twitch, Comrade Bubbles, YouTube channel Comrade Bubbles if you want to watch the previous parts of this, although the audio is not so great. And I will see you around.